Starting out as the queen of punk with her former partner in the 1970s, Vivienne Westwood dressed the Sex Pistols and anyone else who felt rebellious. The English fashion designer is largely responsible for popularizing punk and new wave into modern-day fashion. She began by selling her outrageous designs in the outrageously named Sex Boutique her and her partner established during the 70s. Situated on King's Road in Chelsea, London, Westwood sold her very English label from there and to this day still owns the boutique. Westwood's punk style gained a reputation and following when her outfits were worn by the English punk rock band, the Sex Pistols. The look was made up of fetish fashion, which includes materials such as leather, spandex and fishnets, as well as safety pins, razor blades and spiked dog collars worn as jewellery. It shocked many people, but it also revolutionised fashion and started a trend that is still popular today. Although Westwood had been in the fashion industry for 20 years, it wasn't until the early 90s that she received any true recognition. Finally, in 1990 and in 1991, Westwood was named British Designer of the Year and also received her OBE. In 1995, the British fashion designer was presented with the Golden Nose Award by Berlin fashion journalists after being voted the designer best at predicting public taste in clothes. Westwood, known as the Queen of Fashion and Mother of Punk, also surprised the fashion world when in Paris she unveiled her spring-summer collection that featured wearable clothes rather than the usual array of peculiar creations meant only for brave eccentrics and fancy dress parties. By 1998, Westwood had unveiled her new perfume Boudoir and for the launch chose to stage a glittering fashion show in London in a very fashionable disused warehouse in an even more fashionable area of Chelsea. Later that same year, the avant-garde fashion designer became the first and proud recipient of the Moet and Chandon Fashion Tribute. Showing she hadn't lost any of her esprit, she arrived at her gala award ceremony in a light grey silk reminiscent of 18th century ballrooms and a smart feathery hat cocked sideways. It seemed every other woman there was also flaunting Westwood's designs, which may be the reason Moet and Chandon picked her for their first fashion tribute. With only a few shops around the world, Westwood in 2001 celebrated the opening of her first boutique in Moscow with a showing of some of her work. The Russian show was a mix of the elegant, the provocative and the housewife, with models in green paisley pattern dresses, flashy red suits and berets, and flowing orange patchwork-style dresses. In 2004, Westwood launched a major retrospective of her work at the Victoria and Albert Museum in London. The exhibition featured more than 150 of Westwood's designs from throughout her career, which included the vertiginous mock croc platform shoes, which caused model Naomi Campbell to take a tumble on the catwalk in 1993. Westwood isn't just about the punk, rebellious look. From her fall 2007 Wake Up Cave Girl collection came the gorgeous wedding dress that featured in the Sex and the City film and worn by Sarah Jessica Parker. It features a corset top made of gold-backed ivory silk satin and finished with a large skirt of ivory silk Radsmere taffeta. This has become the fairy tale dream wedding dress. Some say she's a genius, some say she's just plain mad, but everyone agrees Vivienne Westwood has had an immense influence on the fashion world.